Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Firehouse's Mentor Monday. Hey, so this week we're getting close to the halfway point of this series. You know, we committed to doing it for a year. We've been with each other every Monday. And so I thought maybe we'd talk something a little off topic, something that doesn't really have much to do with leadership or mentorship or whatnot, but is extremely vital within your firehouse. And that is a nice, hot cup of coffee. So I think we can all agree that sitting around the kitchen table, sitting on the front bumper, maybe you have a table in the bay or couches or whatever it is that you have set up in your bay. And we all know that it's extremely important to sit down as a crew and have that first cup of coffee in the mornings or have that mid-afternoon or that late night sip, as we're on shift. And so I figured, I love coffee. I kind of consider myself a coffee connoisseur. And why not talk about one of my favorite cups of coffee? And so that would be anything that Pearland firefighter Dustin Blue makes. In my opinion, he makes the best drip pot coffee that I've had. And when you stop by his firehouse, he always ensures to pour you a nice hot cup and enjoys a cup with you. And so I think the secret is one, to get your temperature right on those coffee pots. So if you have a commercial one, make sure that you set those temperatures right, somewhere in the neighborhood of like 125 degrees or so, and make sure that you have enough coffee grinds, within the filter to make a good, strong, bold cup of coffee, right? Because we're not shooting for a glass of tea here, right? We don't want to look through it and see through it. We want it to be nice and strong and bold. And so, if I remember right, Dustin's recipe is to fill the filter about 3/4 full. And I know a lot of you out there are like, whoa, that's way too much. But I will tell you this, it's really about 1.5 cups of coffee grounds that fill that filter that much. And so about 1.5 cups of coffee grinds, and hit the start button and let her run. And it comes out nice, it comes out bold, it's not bitter. But man, it's just a really nice, good cup of coffee to sit around the table and have a conversation with. And so, I know this week is a little short and a little goofy, but I do think it's important to also recognize and respect and value some of the greatest traditions that we have, which happens to be sitting around that kitchen table over a cup of coffee and having great conversation. It's where some of our best learning happens and where some of our best mentoring happens. And we should never forget to take full advantage of that. So, that's it for this week, short and sweet. And as always, love the job, train hard, and stay smart. See you next week.